Cost Flores for the game?
Yeah, no, he's no good. He pulled up a bit sore yesterday with his back. He tried to do the warm-up, but it was quite obvious he wasn't right, so no, he's out.
How long do you expect him to be out?
No idea. We'll see. We're focused on tomorrow, and the only ones I'm interested in at the moment are the ones who are fit, so we'll find out once he settles down.
So he had a quad earlier, didn't he? Is this linked at all, or is it two separate injuries? Or?
Again, my medical degree doesn't cover those kind of areas, so as I said, he's not fit, so from our perspective, focus on the ones who are, and hopefully it's nothing that's going to keep him out too much longer.
And Sydney, I think 6 on the trot now. Victory, little patchy away from home. Are you sort of concerned? Do you think they've turned the corner and the pressure's on you for this game?
Well, the way you put the question, yeah, definitely. We're going badly and they're flying, so maybe we'll just stay down here. I mean, they haven't beaten us either, so It's lovely. Yeah, you didn't throw that in though, did you? So, no, look, it's going to be a tough test. It's tail end of the season. I think all the games are pretty tight. You've seen over the last couple of weeks, hasn't been too many blowouts in scores, which suggests that every team, probably apart from Wellington, but even them, they've got something to play for, and when you get to that scenario, it'll be a tight game up there for sure. You know, they want to make the 6, so if they're going to make the 6, they really want to pick up points at home. It's important. From our perspective, we just, we've hit some decent form the last couple of weeks. We want to continue that on, and at some point in the final series, we're going to have to play an away game if we want to progress and win away. So it'll be a big crowd. It's always a great game against Sydney. The crowd turns up in numbers, and really looking forward to it.
You want to win, obviously, goes without saying, but do you concede that it's better for the competition if Sydney FC do make the 6?
No, I don't think so. I don't really care about the competition. I care about us winning the competition, but who makes up the 6, I have no inclination one way or another. From our perspective, like I said, it's just about making sure we hit some good form, and what come finals time, which is not too far away. We're on the eve of the finals. It's exciting time. So who else makes it? I'm not really that fussed about.
It's just obvious. Back on Flores, much was made a few weeks ago how much you missed Archie. How important is Flores to your game plan?
Well, I guess all those kind of things are relative. I mean, I guess some people said that we missed Archie, others will say we missed Flores. I guess it depends all on the results, but we won 5-0 a couple of weeks ago. So, every player is equally important, but ultimately it's about the 11 players you put out there. They're the ones who've got to perform, and regardless of who's missing, we're always confident that if the 11 we put out there, regardless of the absences we've had this year, we've had quite a few, we've been disrupted a fair bit, we will be in the next 2-3 weeks. When we put the players out there, the ones when we've played well, we've won, regardless of who's been playing and who's been missing, and that'll be the key tomorrow night. We're quite confident in the 11 we're putting out there, and if they perform stick to the task, then we can win the game of football.
You've obviously lost the skipper, but is it better to lose him for this game than sitting on those yellows heading into the finals?
No, it's no good time to lose him at all. We would prefer he stayed the whole way through, but it is what it is. Again, something you just have to deal with. As I said, we're going to be pretty disrupted over the next 2-3 weeks, which is unfortunate. We've got international duty next week, and even the final round, we've got probably the shortest turnaround of any team in the competition. We'll play more than likely a Friday night first final after coming back from Wellington on a Monday. So it's an interesting little exercise for us over the next 3 weeks. But again, the key will be the 11 who are out in the park, not the ones who are missing.
How do you approach it then when it's such an interesting, as you call it, period? Do you make the players aware of that? Do you look ahead too much?
As a coach you do, but I don't think the players need to. The players just need to focus on tomorrow. Ultimately, 3 points tomorrow and a good performance ticks the boxes that I'm looking for in terms of the playing side of things. From a coaching perspective, we've just got to manage the squad over the next 3 weeks, and I guess the one advantage we've had is we've exposed a lot of our players to A-League football, so whoever comes in, hopefully will be able to come in and do a job for us.
Can we just get an update on Traore? What point do you make the call that his season's over?
I reckon I can make it now. He's gone. Yeah, so he'll probably have surgery. It's quite a significant injury. He'll probably if surgery goes ahead, depending on the extent of what the repair is going to be, it could be a 3 to 4 months out. So it was a significant injury. So disappointing for him. He's had a fantastic season. For us, I think he's been the outstanding left back in the country and real driving force in our team. And all players, I guess, put in the hard yards so they can play in the big games come finals time. So for him to be missing is a cruel blow to him, because he's been a fantastic addition to our football club. And it's as I said, it's disappointing for him.
He's definitely a contender for your best and fairest award, I would have thought. I mean, can you still win the title without him?
Apparently so, yeah. Nothing in the rules that says you can't win it without a Traore. So I reckon we can still win it. Yeah.
Dylan Renee, does he come in a left back for his debut?
We'll have a look at it tomorrow. He's trained with the first team all week, and look, he's had our youth team's had a fantastic year, and he's one of the ones that has played all year season, has done really well. He'll come into the squad for sure. Whether he starts, we'll make a decision. Or I'll make a decision probably tomorrow, but. We've done pretty well throwing in the kids this year, sometimes unfairly, but they've all risen to the occasion. And, I think at some point over the next couple of weeks we want to give him some game time. He's the natural left back with Adama being out, obviously. We need to see if he can step up this year. He's certainly one that we've got, high hopes for in the future.
So outside of Flores, is Ansell the only other one that could come back anytime soon?
Yeah, look, I mean, Nick just started running, so, again, I doubt he'll be right, but, as a bit of an incentive, I keep telling him if he's right, we'll pick him, so just keep him working hard so he doesn't have a holiday early, but, he started running, he's obviously, it's going to be hard for him to come back. Finkler's obviously out, Dharma's now out, so... and next week we'll lose 3 to internationals, so it'll be, as I said, interesting times.
Do you feel a little unlucky?
No, I'm blessed. I'm very lucky. I come into work every day with a smile on my face, doing what I love, and apart from talking to you guys, my day's a dream.
So it's a highlight of our day.
You lost Finkler to a tackle as well. Any issues with tackling, officiating?
Oh, look, I don't think Finkler's was really a tackle. I mean, it was just a circumstance. And even on the weekend, I mean, I don't think Franich meant to hurt him, but, for a code that's trying to stamp out, tackles that could hurt, I reckon the first one they should look at is that tackle from behind. I think there's been a number of incidents this year where players tackled from behind have been pretty seriously injured. It was the first one that was outlawed, or they came hard down by FIFA. Am I right in that? That was the first one, the tackle from behind. But it seems now that, I asked Lynchy because he's been around longer than everyone else here. But it seems like they're more focused, on the raised leg, the front-on challenge. But that from behind the player, as I said, that was the first one they stamped out. And I've seen, there's probably 2 or 3 this year where players got fairly seriously injured from those kind of tackles. So, the fact that we didn't even get a throw in was pretty disappointing.